we'll try and rehost. We're going to be starting off on Vani.
Yes.
I believe the 3 maps are Vani, the other one, and Iron Fortress.
Yeah.
I forget the middle
Whatever.
one. Yeah,
We'll see
doesn't
as they
matter.
come.
Yeah, it'll happen. It will happen.
So the game's being rehosted right now.
Yeah.
And it should be starting just a second.
Yeah. I'm excited. Are you?
I mean, I've been here all day.
I know.
It's been a really hot
Yeah, it has been hot.
and action-packed day of games.
Yeah. and you didn't play because you're retired.
No, I'm not retired.
You might be retired.
I'm just taking a break.
No, you just ate too many McLobsters.
No,
And that's
McLobster
been distracting you.
McLobster is for when you win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
McLobsters are winners? Okay.
So no McLobster.
Remember that,
for me.
kids. Remember that.
Anyways, back to the game.
Yep.
This time the spawns got reversed.
Yeah. Flippy.
Yeah.
And but still, down here on the bottom middle part of Vani Research Station, it is our red Protoss player representing Team Evil Geniuses. He is Huck.
Yeah. Huck. He's my ticket to McLobster if he wins. Okay.
Yeah.
And on the top,
Yeah, this guy.
SteAdfaSt. Well, SteAdfaSt make it 2-0, as Dave Rendersword here has predicted.
I think easily.
Yes.
Easily SteAdfaSt, our unknown champion, will do it. He's been GM twice.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, I think so.
I played him once in a local tournament, but I won
would
easily.
assume.
So he's going to have to step up now if he wants to take a game off of Huck.
Off of Huck, yeah.
Or 2 games to send him crying home without
Yes.
McLobster. But
he's showing confidence in his abilities. This was actually a stunning turn to put him in the semifinals. He was down. He needed to win a game against BioIce, and he needed to win the game against Believe because he was like completely out of it. And then he won those 2 in a row and sneaked his way in.
Yeah, so for Huck, he's just going for the gateway first,
Yeah.
which is the safest opener he can do, especially versus a player like SteAdfaSt,
Exactly.
who he thinks he's going to be able to better safe than sorry kind of style of approach.
He's also got the strategy of insulting SteAdfaSt's favorite singer.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, and I think that will play a toll on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Huck's going to scout with his probe after the gateway, which is extra safe because usually you don't have to do it. He's going to do that anyways so that he can be 100% sure. Actually, SteAdfaSt is sending a drone out on the map too to check for proxy 2 gates because Huck has been cheesing his way through the...
He has been. If he's encountered an opponent that he maybe didn't totally have a lot of respect for, then he would just 2-gate them or
so what's
like,
going
take
on
them out.
Is a really good build order for the Zerg player because he's gone for 3 hatch before Puo, and Huck has gone for the gateway first.
Yeah, gateway, but he hasn't expanded behind that yet. So he's actually gone for the gateway cyber instead of just the gateway expand. So SteAdfaSt, obviously he's not going to play this like completely straight up like trying to make it a long macro game or something. He's going to try and cut some corner in each game to see if he can get an advantage of some kind.
I
don't
think
know.
the most likely scenario here is Huck does some kind of timing attack. And
Yeah.
SteAdfaSt goes for a really greedy opener so he can have a really strong economy in the start to make units with. So what Huck is doing is a 1 base 4 gate because he scouted that SteAdfaSt has gone for a 3 hatch before Pool and he hasn't gotten gas at all.
Yeah.
So without gas, that means you can't get Zergling speed, and without Zergling speed, you're just going to have Queens and slow Zerglings to deal with whatever comes your way. And he lost an Overlord, so I would say, actually he's making 2 spines. So
yeah, I think he senses maybe something. He can tell from this Overlord on the right-hand side that there's maybe no expansion there. Or can he? Well, he can see that it's not mining. Now he can tell.
Right. So at this point, what I would like to see is he actually not get speed because he's not going to get that in time. What he should do is just make... Oh, he canceled his 3rd. Okay, I see. That's why. I'm just watching this from Huck's perspective. When this gets scouted, it should not work. So we should be seeing a quick 1-0 here.
Two spawns already there. Oh, he's unrooting though to get that advantage.
However, a pylon is in the main base for Huck, so he's going to just make units in his base.
Yeah, he will see that now, but yeah, definitely that could be a issue. And there comes the warp in.
I mean,
in the main.
This is pretty much game over now because he can just kill the natural. Or he's going for the queens. Okay. Actually, this might not be game over. It depends on how Huck defends.
It's if he uproots these, tries to bring the spines back into a position, but they're not yet. They're just going to attack the front there. Trying to hold things still with these drones.
He's losing all his
will
drones.
die. Yeah.
So he lost the game.
Pretty much. Oh well. If it wasn't for that pylon, this would have been a pretty good defense. Now Ling's getting in on these stalkers is quite good.
And
coming from the downside, and SteAdfaSt still with the overall superior supply. Huck trying to warp in here to save these last stalkers. They do go down, however. And the zealots being taken out by the Lings and the queens as the third queen creeps on up. And he may be able to actually go after this pylon. He will right away to try and take it down before another warp in. And SteAdfaSt should be able to stabilize here. A lot of drones lost, but overall supplies and economy definitely in SteAdfaSt's favor at the moment.
So I guess Huck is just going to try to drag this one out, but he should still win over time. It's just he has a really big disadvantage, so the game might take a long time if he were to win. Or he could just lose because he's on actually a really bad spot. 22 probes versus 30 drones, and Huck's Nexus just started. So I guess he botched that attack after the first killing the drones.
Now, I don't know if he'll do this from an advantageous position, but I know talking to SteAdfaSt before in the round robin stage, he had suggested the idea that he might Nidus Worm against Huck as like something to do. And he does have an Overlord like on that side with some vision that may not get spotted.
It's not going to be on this map because it hasn't started there yet.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't. And I don't think he would do it with this much of an advantage. Like, don't take a risk that would throw it away.
Right, so Huck is going to make an Oracle and in hopes of making any worker harass happen and claw his way back in terms of worker count, but I don't think SteAdfaSt will have a problem holding it even if he doesn't see it coming because he has queens.
Yeah, he's had to make a number of queens there.
Oh, he has 3 left. Well, that should be enough because he's only on 2 bases for now.
One here taking out the pylon, getting creep started. The Oracle. Switch to worse music.
Seems like SteAdfaSt wants to go for a Mass Link style, which is, I guess, it could be some things, but you could also lose to some things. And what Huck is doing actually is going to make a lot of zealots and try to kill the third. And if he does that, he'll be right back in the game.
Yeah, and this may provide a distraction here as the Oracle comes in. A queen is in place, but it will get a lot of kills.
The vocal distraction by typing, or the text distraction.
Yeah.
Huck playing on levels we've never seen before.
The Oracle gets a lot of kills, but does actually die there.
Yeah. For real this time.
Yeah.
SteAdfaSt lost all his drones, and he might lose the third if he just target fires.
He could target fire down. He's kind of doing this little dance around.
Yeah, and that's the thing with spines. They can't.
He's got the transfuse, I think, or 2 on this queen.
Yeah,
there he goes.
The zealots are really good.
Yeah, they are good at killing things, like with their little blades.
They just killed all the Lings and drones.
Yeah.
And they'll be able to get the queen and the hatch.
Yeah. Not sure what to do. Definitely won't get the hatch here, obviously, unless something horrible happens. Ling's trying to coax them back into the spine crawlers to get 1 zealot, but it seems like a lost situation.
What? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess he taps out, and Huck takes the first game.
Yeah. I don't know that he had to leave. Like he was going to lose. I don't know.
No, he lost.
He did probably lose, but he wasn't losing that second. That's all.
That pylon in his base was...
yeah, that was pretty much the game. I mean, he stopped it, he defended it and everything, and he even had the advantage at that moment. But if the pylon wasn't in his base or detected, and the 2 spines were at front, like that would have just cold shut him down, and he wouldn't have lost all the drones. But there we go.
Okay, so